My family completely disowned me. Why? Because my older brother swore I maliciously deleted his final master's thesis to sabotage his life. 4 years later, a forgotten cloud backup exposed the terrifying truth, and it destroyed everything they thought they knew. Call me Haley. I'm 25 now, but back then, I was 21, just a broke graphic design student living at home to survive. My older brother, Tyler, was the undisputed golden child. He was finishing his prestigious MBA, and my parents treated his degree like the Holy Grail. One Friday night, Tyler left his laptop open on the kitchen island and went to a bar to celebrate. I was in the living room quietly sketching for my finals. A few hours later, Tyler stumbled through the front door. Suddenly, I heard a guttural scream from the kitchen. It made my blood run cold. I rushed in to find him staring in horror at a completely factory reset screen. "It's gone," he whispered. Then he locked his eyes onto me with pure hatred. "My entire thesis is gone." I froze. I was completely confused. I hadn't touched it. But Tyler instantly went into a blind rage. He screamed that I had always been jealous of him, and that I wiped his hard drive just to ruin his future. But that wasn't even the worst part. The shouting woke up my parents. They rushed downstairs and Tyler put on the performance of a lifetime. He cried about how I had destroyed months of his hard work. My parents didn't even ask for my side of the story. They took one look at his tears and made their decision on the spot. What happened next shocked me. My mom marched straight into my bedroom. She found the locked cash box where I kept my waitressing tips for tuition. She cracked it open and handed all my hard-earned money straight to Tyler. "This will help cover your living expenses while you file for an extension," she told him. When I screamed and tried to grab my money back, my dad pointed directly at the front door. "Pack your bags," he snarled. "We don't harbor jealous thieves." I had exactly 2 hours to leave. I spent the next 3 years sleeping in my freezing car. I worked grueling double shifts at a diner. I fought tooth and nail to build a freelance career from absolute zero. Every holiday, I spent alone in a cheap motel. I completely blocked them out of my life just to protect my peace. Then things got even stranger. Last month, I got a random message. It was from Tyler's old college roommate, Josh. Josh had been cleaning out a shared Google Drive from their old apartment. He stumbled across a hidden folder Tyler had forgotten to delete. Inside were massive screenshots of a Discord chat between Tyler and another guy. They were time-stamped the exact night his laptop was wiped. The truth was sickening. Tyler hadn't written a single page of his thesis. He was failing every class. He was heavily in debt from gambling and completely panicked. Instead of facing the music, he had intentionally factory reset his own laptop. He knew he could blame me to buy himself a sympathy extension from his professors. Plus, he got a massive financial bailout from our parents. He sacrificed my entire life just to cover his own failure. Josh didn't just send the evidence to me. He forwarded the entire folder to my parents. And for good measure, he sent it to Tyler's current employer, where he had lied on his resume about graduating with honors. Within days, my phone started ringing endlessly. My dad left voicemails sobbing uncontrollably, begging for a chance to explain. My mom texted that they had immediately kicked Tyler out and cut him from the will. Tyler was instantly fired from his corporate job once the fraud was exposed. His entire reputation turned to ash. They begged me to meet them at a restaurant to rebuild our family. I agreed to go, but I didn't sit down. I walked up to their table and looked at the two people who threw me away like garbage. I just smiled. "You didn't just kick me out," I said, my voice completely steady. "You proved you only loved an illusion, and now you get to live with him." I turned around, walked out into the sunlight, and left them sitting in the suffocating silence of their own mistakes. I never looked back.